What's up, my beautiful people? It's your girl, Judithiana Mogambachi. How you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Now, you asked for it and I am back with it. That is a video explaining or sharing with you all the skincare products that I use to fight acne. Which ones worked, which ones were a wastage of my money. Yo, honey, I worked too hard. Don't waste my money. And that is why I am here to share with you which ones worked, which ones did not work, so you don't get to waste your money too. I love you like that because you're my channel. So don't waste any time. Subscribe before we get into this video. Now, if you want to know how I fought my acne, there's a link in the description box of that video that explains the tips and tricks. They're not really tricks. They've been here the entire time. I was just too lazy or I didn't care. And that is why I suffered with adult acne for years. But not only the tips, now we're going to get into which products. Are you ready? Let's go. I'm not going to go into order like cleansers or exfoliators or moisturizers. I'm just going to go. I have a bunch of things, as you can see in this video right here. So anyway, we're going to start with these. These are the Shear Moisture African Black Soap Bamboo Charcoal Detoxifying Gel Cleanser. There's the Shear Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Facial Wash and Scrub. And then there's the Balancing Moisturizer of the same brand. We also have a toner. So it's a whole thing. I didn't buy these for myself. A friend bought them for me. Hi, Alec. Thank you so much for these. She noticed that I was dealing. And so she was like, Judy, there's these things. My dermatologist suggested them. Maybe you should try them out. They're so good. So she gets me the whole thing. Bless her heart. But hey, the things didn't work. They did not work. Now, the first time I tried them out, that was the time I was in Vienna. And my skin is local. Every time I take it international, it can't deal. It will break out immediately. Actually, I don't understand why this broke me out. Let me show you. This. If you look at the consistency, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. It doesn't even... Look at that. It can't even blend well. This was going to clog my pores, of course, and it did. And I broke out like a problem. I stopped using the moisturizer because I felt it was too heavy. So then I just tried out this. The scrub is really good. It feels good. Your skin feels very, very soft after using it. But I still didn't get results. This, useless, to be honest. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know. The consistency is also so hard to use. It literally slides out of your hands before you could put it on your face. So I don't know. Maybe I didn't know how to use it, but it was not working. When I read about this, it had good, extremely good reviews and extremely bad reviews, meaning it works for certain skin types and doesn't work for certain skin types. I have oily skin. The next bad boy is this one. I'm calling it a bad boy because it did some good in my life. It is the Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Wash Pink Grapefruit Facial Cleanser. As you can see, it's a very beautiful bottle. We can also talk about that. I mean, we're so tired of having products that look as if but not quite. This one is not as if, it is. It looks absolutely amazing. Smells really good. You know how acne treatments smell like medicine, especially those that have benzoyl peroxide or even some that have salicylic acid sometimes smell like medicine. This is life. And it smells good, and just like any acne treatment, it will dry you out. And that's why I tell you people, just because you have breakout for days, for years, it's a grip for someone to climb, doesn't mean every single product you use is supposed to have acne treatment. Now imagine, most salicylic acid is drying, benzoyl peroxide is drying. What do you expect? You've stripped your skin of everything. It is dry. Now all it's doing is looking for oils. Where is it going to get it? So it will break out because it doesn't have it. Your skin needs to be normal, balanced. So if you're using something like this, like a cleanser that has acne treatment, use a moisturizer that doesn't have an acne treatment, but maybe it has SPF. That's a free tip. You don't have to pay for it. Please don't send me mobile money. So this one works. It's 70,000 or 80,000. This one works, but when you go online and read the reviews, they're terrible. It had such terrible reviews. Actually, even me, the first time I used it, it broke me up. But what I realized is I had to balance my cleansers. So during the day I use this, or nighttime I use this once a day. Then nighttime I use something gentle like Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. This is the most gentle cleanser. So please balance the both. When you use one that has acne treatment, maybe try later on use something that doesn't have an acne treatment. And I'm telling you, you'll balance your skin and things will be better. So moving on swiftly, to be honest, this has not helped my acne in any way. Also, this doesn't help your acne in any way, but it's just for the sake of balancing your skin. You cannot have dry skin, you cannot have just oily skin. Your skin needs to just be balanced. Also, so sometimes when I feel like when I break out, say end of month, biological clock, you know what I mean? I'll use this, and then I'll also use my Dudu Osun or Dudu Osun or Dada, whichever. Forgive me if I bottled the name. So this is also drying because it has pure honey, shea butter, it has camwood, it has palm kernel oil, cocoa pod ash, there's palm bunch ash, all aloe vera, lime juice is drying, lemon juice is drying. So sometimes I break out and I have maybe 2, 3, 5 pimples. I'll use this at night and use this in the morning. We use this in the morning, we use this at night, whichever. And then that means I have to have something gentle. So the moisturizer I use doesn't have acne treatment, but it has SPF. So this is my day moisturizer. It's the Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer with sunscreen, that's broad spectrum 15. The higher the better. And SPF is good because your acne leaves signs of attendance, which are spots. Now, for those spots to get darker and darker, when you expose them to the sun and be like, sun, please get me up, glow me, oh my God, filter for days. While you're getting the sun as a filter for days, you're darkening your spots. So please make sure you have a moisturizer that has SPF. And if you have acne prone skin, you need to avoid heavy moisturizers because then they clog the pores and then you break out. So this is good for dry skin, normal skin, and if you're not too oily. Me, I use this, but I always blot, but I like that it's light, it's not too heavy. It doesn't help with acne, it just has SPF. I had to make sure I explain that very well because you might go get it and it's not helping with acne and you're like, Judithiana told me. None of that. Moving on to the next one, this baby. This is shea butter, just normal. So what I did, I bought shea butter that has strawberry oil in it, like pure strawberry oil in it. And this one works slow but sure. This was not a wastage of my money. I bought this in Kenya at 600 Kenyan shillings. So funny, I bought this in Nairobi, yet it says East African Ugandan shea butter. So what this one does is that they get natural shea butter from Uganda, clearly, and then they put pure strawberry oil. By the way, I only use this as a moisturizer. This shea butter has it's so good for dry skin. Like I said, it works but takes time. You need to be patient, okay? These things of using a product for 2 days and you're like, I'm not seeing results. Skin peeling, blemishes and wrinkles, itching skin, sunburn, small skin wounds, skin cracks, tough and rough skin. You can use it for muscle fatigue, eczema, skin damage from heat. Basically, this thing, it's everything. Now, if you have oily skin, please make sure you don't get like a whole chunk of it and put it on your skin. So what I do is I get a tiny bit, because it's heavy. And then I put it in my palm, and then before I apply it onto my skin, I first melt it on my palms. Do you see how moisturizing it is? See that? I don't know if you can see. It's really moisturizing. You have to first melt it. Please melt it. See that? Put that on my. Now I know it looks shiny, but it absorbs into the skin after like maybe 10 or 15 minutes. It will absorb into the skin. You won't even see it. See that? Never ever get the chunks of shea butter and then rub it there. You're gonna clog the pores. It's heavy. So first melt it onto your palms and then apply it onto your skin. It didn't do much for my acne, but sometimes at that point I had acne and a bit of a rash, and it reduced it to an extent. But I waited. I said, you have to be patient. You see that? It absorbs into the skin. It's not really heavy. And voila, there you go. Shea butter. While using shea butter, I also used essential oils. While doing my research, so I followed someone on YouTube. She was talking about how she fought acne, shea butter, black soap. That's when I started using the Dudu Osun as well, and the essential oils. Now, as she advised me, I'd use the lemon essential oil. I'd mix it in with the shea butter, because essential oils are, you guys, just because they're just, I don't know, oils, you'd think they're gentle on the skin. These things can burn you. These things burnt me. So I had to go back and do some more research. You never use these alone. So the first time I used them, she talked about having maybe one drop of essential oils, of the lemon essential oil. Well, guess what? Because I felt my spots were too many, I decided to do like 3. Bruh. Like, I woke up with a patch. And imagine, I was in Nairobi shooting, like, I had like, it literally burnt my skin. Never use this during the day. Never, ever use this during the day. Because if you use this during the day with the sun on your face, are you kidding me? One thing you need to understand about acne is that it always leaves dark spots, leaves signs of attendance. Now you want to fight that, right? Lemon essential oils was that for me. It helped to fight it. So I'd get a pea size of my moisturizer, drop in one drop of the lemon essential oil, rub it in my palm, and then on my cheek, because that's where I had the biggest number of spots. Now if you want to see what my skin looks like, a bit of course with beautiful cameras and good lighting, please, I've put a link in the description box that shows my skincare tips. Now, one of the essential oil you need to look for is either tea tree or peppermint essential oil. This one, what I do, I would get a bit of this and put, like, say I have a spot here, I put it right there, and in the morning you'll notice that it will be not gone, but it will have reduced a great amount. Because at first I had to learn how to manage the acne. Before I could get rid of it, I had to learn how to live with it and how to, you know, live life while having acne. So yeah, essential oils, never wear them during the day. I always wore them at night. This one was for getting rid of the pimple, and this one was for getting rid of the spots. And by the way, they work. They actually do work. They're not a wastage of your money, and they're really cheap. Back to the next one. This one is not a wastage of your money. I promise you, it works. It works. It actually does work. Also works slowly. Like I said, it has natural ingredients. Because like I told you earlier, let me just say this again: pure honey, shea butter, palm kernel oil, cocoa pod ash, palm ash, aloe vera, lime juice, lemon juice, water, and fragrance. This one is the Dudu Osun, Dudu Osun, whichever floats your boat. The fake ones are on the market, please be aware. Now, I know this is not fake because I got it from the site itself, judosun.com. The first one I used was fake. So I bumped into this at a supermarket here in Uganda. I was dealing with my acne, minding my business. So I go through, you know, skincare. I'm not even going to buy skincare products in the supermarket. But I saw this, and upon my research, I noticed that most of these people that were fighting acne used black soap. So I saw the Dudu Osun. I googled it in that particular moment, and it existed. The Dudu Osun black soap, and I was so excited. So I brought it home. I tried it out. There was no change. Well, because I was using the fake one. I thank God I got the fake one, because then it made me research about the original, and I got to know all the beautiful things that this soap does. It's life. It also reduces the visibility of acne spots and helps to fight acne to some level, but it does the job. In fact, one day of use and you will see a bit of a difference in what your skin looks like and what your skin feels like. But like I said, don't use only drying products. Always balance it out with a moisturizer or a cleanser that is gentle and it's not for acne. This thing was so good that when I ordered, I had to make sure I got the whole 9 years. Please, don't ask me. I got the whole thing because I was like, I need it. So this works, but please, there's so many fake Dudu Osun products on the market. So many. Be aware. Get from the website if you can. Send someone who's coming back from the States, coming back from the UK. If they can get this for you, please do. But the fake ones, leave nonsense. On to the next one.